all night memorizing each student's face and personal background. Thought it'd help me blend in easier.
You were wrong. Makes you feel kind of loca.
I'm Kyle.
I'm Bryden. This is Adrian. Since we never formally met, we figured we'd say hi, and hopefully you'll say hi back, and then I'll say something, and you'll say something, and before you know it, a full-on combo.
Stop talking. Let her talk.
Your friend looks like a clown.
Who's the clown now?
Yay! Welcome, Victoria, Vida, all the way from Brazil and Miami.
Sí.
No, so Dennis is going to introduce you to
Yes,
them.
darling. I think you know what to do, don't you? At the count of 3, we're gonna scream "Wah" as we sit down. You got it, darling?
Let's do it then.
Yeah! 1, 2, 3. Wah!
You have great energy, and you know what you have even better than a great energy? A great accent.
Thank you very much.
Hey, don't you guys, are you guys not in love with
I
our
love
accent?
it. Where's that accent from?
Well, it's kind of una mezcla, it's a mix. My family's all from Brazil,
Okay.
but I've also lived in the States for a long time.
What part of Brazil?
São Paulo.
Oh,
nice.
Are they
love
excited
the
about the
accent.
Olympics, by the way?
I'm very excited about it. I love the opening ceremony. I thought it was so beautiful.
Yeah.
Definitely. I'm very excited for all the games.
So talk to us about Project MC Squared, very intelligent show for young ladies
Yes,
and children
please.
alike.
For everybody. Project MC Squared, it's about 4 super smart girls who save the world. And the main idea of the show is to show girls that smart is the new cool. And to show them that the possibilities for them are endless. That they can be doctors, scientists, CEOs, you name it, while still keeping their feminine touch, which makes it even more special, no? Right?
Is this you?
You're incredible. Hold on. We're gonna stop the show.
There you go.
So, yeah,
Let
I
me
know
tell
what
you
you're
something.
talking
The
about.
way that you just pitched that, I see a political future for you. You are going to back to Brazil, or maybe here in the United States,
No, that was amazing.
and you're going to be the president.
And you can be one.
Yes.
These girls almost sound like Barbie because Barbie is a doctor, she's a teacher, she's everything. And you even have your own doll.
Can we see that?
Can you
Of
tell us?
course, please.
So this
Yes.
is, I want to know, well, we talk about the doll, about the pretty brilliant hashtag that goes on your Instagram.
The pretty brilliant hashtag is what I say, what Adrian Adams says all the time when something really cool or comes up and we're like, that's pretty brilliant. And yeah, the MGA, we each have our own kind of saying. So I'm the cientista of the group and the Latina of the group, which I'm very, very honored to represent.
Yeah, come on, let's give it up for her.
So yeah, and another thing that I love so much about the show is that it's breaking all these stereotypes and boundaries. Like, usually they think Latinos is brown hair and just brown eyes, but there are also Latinos that are blonde, that are blue eyes. It's just diversity, and that's very important for us to know, because that's our world is so diverse, and that's what makes it so beautiful. And the world would be very boring if we were all the same. No?
I'm just
come
like
on.
so captivated by it. You
Embarrassed
can
freaked
talk, can
out.
everyone just listen to her talk forever? Just, by the way, we need to make a doll of Vivi.
That would be so cool if I had my own doll. I loved it.
Hey, that would be cool.
So, something that really struck me of you was when you wrote your own songs. You know, I know you're a singer. So when you wrote this Shining Star, when I saw the video, you were a brunette back then.
Yes, I was.
So tell us a little bit about that. Were you bullied or something? What inspired you for that?
Well, I was bullied for a while. I was very lucky to have my mom. Me and my mom were best friends, and I had her support, so it was much easier for me to go over that. But I know not everybody has the same situation or somebody that can give them a hand. And music is so powerful. We can have a bad day and we just listen to a song and we're a different person. So I wanted to reach out to people, to their hearts, and show them to not cloud themselves and let that shining star of theirs shine. Because what makes them different is what makes them unique. And I believe my motto is that you shouldn't erase yourself, you should embrace yourself.
Wow, I like that.
That's her quote. Bravo
That's
for
gonna be
that.
Bruno's
Very
new
good,
status
very
on his
good.
social media. By the way, Victoria, since you guys were able to make a show about 4 academically inclined young women, we decided that we wanted to make a spin-off on LATV, and we wanted to have our 4 academically, scientifically inclined people. But we came up with our own, since you already used Project MC Squared, you guys already used the famous Einstein equation, we had to use our own equation. And what we chose was a throwback to the use of Newton's law of universal gravitation. That's going to be the name, and it's called Project G times M1 M2 over R2, where G is Newton's gravitational R squared, or G is Newton's gravitational constant. The M's are the masses of two objects, and R is the distance between them. So I mean, we're going to make it. What do you think? Do you think that we can go on after your show?
Yes,
Wait a
it's
second.
really cool.
Is
Yeah,
the
you
title
can.
too long?
No.
Maybe a
it's
subheader. Maybe a subheader.
That one young lady, you know, I hear that girls develop easily because of all the hormones that we have in community, but the one all the way to the left in that picture, she seems to have taken a lot of things with hormones because she has a lot of mustache going on.
Yeah.
Don't you agree?
Yeah, she kind of looks like me.
Yeah.
I know. She kind of looks like me too. Blonde.
yeah.
Striking resemblance. I don't
Listen,
know.
you know, I know one thing. Bruno looks great in drag so long as he keeps the mustache.
Right.
Once he shaves the mustache, it's just a
I
catastrophe.
mean, come on.
All jokes aside, though, you're such an incredible role model for young women.
so
This is
much.
exactly what kids need: is to feel empowered with intelligence, and not there's so much mindless entertainment, which isn't always bad, but it's nice to use your mind, even in something that can be so mindless as TV. And I applaud you a lot.
Oh, thank you. I
And
really
something
appreciate
so beautiful too, Victoria, is your relationship with your fans.
See.
You send out like a lot of gifts to them, and what's the response? How do you keep in touch with them? I mean, social media, but.
Social media, of course. Number one, I feel it's very important to keep in contact with my fans because I wouldn't be here without their support. I love you guys. Te quiero mucho. So, you know, and it's, you know, we have to, you know, appreciate the people who are behind us, especially my family. My mom, which I have to thank so much for. So I think it's important for us to not forget the people that helped us.
Well, listen, we want to thank you for being here. I am totally, I mean, they can even tell I'm totally smitten by you. I love your accent, your look, your personality, and your
Fabulous.
brains. And keep doing what you're doing with the show, okay?
You got it all going
You're
on,
a good role
girl.
model, not just for young
Thank
women,
you.
but for men too.
Oh, yes. And
Yes.
that's something else for the show. It's not just for the girls, but for the boys. And to
Absolutely.
show them that, you know, they can do anything they want to do, no matter what. And they shouldn't be afraid to be who they are.
Right.
And thank you so much for having me here. And I also applaud you guys for what you do to show the Latin community to be proud of our background. And I really admire that.
Thank you.